Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Cliff Yates channel. And it's also home of the Cliff Yates Show podcast. Listen, everything personal growth, self-improvement, how we can get better today than we were yesterday. Everything, it's about growth, everybody. Whether you believe it or not, doesn't matter. It's a true thing. If we're not growing, we're dying. Everything's about expansion and contraction. We want to be expanding our world, and it's all about the vibration that we put out there. The vibe that's the theme of the stream today, everybody. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'm Cliff Yates, and if you're just stumbling on my channel here in the shorts feed, probably because I'm live in the vertical mode in YouTube, and that's where these usually show up, and that's why I do live vertical mode, because I know it shows up in the shorts feed, and I connect with people who aren't already subscribed. And I like being raw and real, everybody, because in today's world, so much AI created content, so much over edited bullshit, so much over polished stuff that we don't know what's real. We really crave authenticity, realism. That's kind of the goal today. That's a currency that you can trade in. Pretty easy. Free to adopt, because it's all in your mind. You can be authentic starting today, right now, in every way, every day. Become authentic, real, and choose. What puts us above all the other animals, we were created differently in that we can reason and choose. All the other animals are going to react by instinct, pre-programmed to respond or react a certain way. Not us. We can make the choice. We can make the choice. And when we start making the right choices, we can change our frequency. That's the vibration that we're putting out there. You know, we create our own frequency, not based on outside circumstances. No. Learn to smile in the face of adversity. When I look back on all the great things that have happened in my life, and there have been so many great things, everybody, it's been through adversity. It's been the linchpin of all the great things that have happened in my life. It's so true. Through every adversity, there's an equal or greater opportunity if we'll just look for it. So smile in the face of adversity, knowing it is neither good nor bad, but how we think about it. Some of these cute little sayings become cliches. They become cliches because they're so true. So change your vibration. Change your frequency, because that's what you're going to attract. You want love? Love is so important. You do want love. I'm telling you, you want love in your life. You want a loving spouse? You want to be in a loving relationship? Start giving out love, because that's the vibration you're going to be putting out there, and that's what you're going to attract. You're going to attract love. You're going to get love because you're giving it out. Give what you want back. It's going to be a reflection. Your outside world is going to be a reflection of your inside thoughts. No BS. Hi, how are you? Good morning. Thanks for checking in with me this morning. Listen, I value your time. There's nothing more important than time. We can't get more time. We can get more money. We can get new friends. We can get new cars, anything, but can't get more time. So spending it here with me, I want it to be something of value, which is why I'm going live today here in Florida, the Space Coast. A beautiful sunny day today. But you know what? It can be sunny in your world today, regardless of the outside environment, regardless of the weather. I love this real life metaphor that I came to realize so many years ago as I was going to visit my grandmother, age 18. And I was flying from Rochester, New York. It was overcast, 17 degrees. I'll never forget that. 17 degrees, typical Rochester, New York day, gloomy and overcast. Took off in that airplane on my way to Miami, and we got above the clouds, and it was a sunny day. And dumb me, I finally realized, oh shit, the sun is always shining. It's just that it's blocked down here. We're under a cloud, but up above, it's always a sunny day. Every single day is sunny and bright above the clouds. We have to live above the clouds, everybody. That's why I was determined right then and there. I'm not going to live the rest of my life here in this state, in this environment. I decided I was going to change my environment. And so I got the hell out of upstate New York. Ended up moving to Los Angeles, California, and now I'm in sunny Florida. Change your environment. If you can't change where you're living, change how you're living in your own mind. It all begins in the mind with our thinking. If thinking is the key to our vibration, to the frequency that we live on, and it is the key, I'm telling you. The most wonderful thing is that's what we have total control over, our thinking. So it doesn't matter. I've lost everything. I have no money. I lost my job. I'm at rock bottom. Good. How great is that? What a story you're going to have to tell, because you're going to prosper. You're going to... What's good about this? I've hit rock bottom. Everything is up from here. Everything is up. Rock bottom, that's a good place to be. From day one, you're going to be on the ascension. You're going to be on the way back up. You see the water over there? I'm going across the causeway to the barrier island right here in Indian Harbor Beach, Florida. It is so wonderful. I love being around the water. Water does make you feel a certain way. It creates all these negative ions. It's an antioxidant, a natural one. No drugs. Change your frequency, everybody. I get excited about it. Hang in there with me. I'll acknowledge you when I get stopped at the tennis club. But hey, change your frequency. Change your energy. The energy out is all around us. It's totally unlimited, infinite. All we need to do is control the flow. Let it come to and through us. I'm telling you, listen to me. I don't care if you're 20, 30, 40. You don't want to get to age 68. I'm 68. I have to tell you that because when I am 68 today, I'm in a joyous, loving mood. That's what I'm going to be putting out there today. No one's going to out-positive me today. I'm going through a divorce. Can you imagine? Do you think I'm going to have any trouble if I want a loving, beautiful partner, spouse? Do you think I'm going to have any problem attracting that? There's no 68-year-old that's going to be able to compete with me. They won't stand a chance. I'm out there putting joy into the world, love, positive attitude. I am not dictated by the circumstances. It's an inner game. I'm into self-mastery, mastering my mind, because the thinking is going to be the cascade of positive things that are going to be downwind from our thoughts. Our thoughts are going to create our feelings, and our feelings are going to create emotions. And those emotions are going to create vibration. And that vibration is going to be magnetic. That's why we're going to attract those things, everybody. Start with your thoughts, regardless of what's happening around you. You want love? Put love out there. You want joy, peace, and happiness? Put that out there. You want joy and peace? Put that out there. The happiness is going to be a side effect. Happiness is just going to happen naturally. It's going to be a natural side effect of the vibration that you're putting out there. You know how true the frequency we're operating on is, how true the vibration is, because people sense it. You sense it when people walk into a room. Holy shit, that person, I'm attracted to their energy, right? That person, holy shit, they repel me. There's something bad. Whoa. Dogs pick it up all the time. You ever see that? A dog can be laying down, maybe in your house, in a room. You've seen dogs. Somebody walks into that room and they start growling. This person hasn't said, done anything, and that dog has picked up on that negative frequency. They know the frequency that person is on. Dogs pick up on this like that. Another person can walk in, that same dog either doesn't react or it becomes friendly to that person. You ever hear people say, oh my God, my dog loves you. My dog doesn't love anybody. Because your dog is picking up on the frequency of that person. They're picking up on the vibration, the vibe. It used to be said back in the 70s, man, hey man, I dig your vibe. I dig your vibe. You want to dig people's vibes, and you want people to dig your vibe. So change your frequency, everybody. Oh, I got a red light. Maybe I can see some peoples here. Some peoples, that means you. Hi, how you doing? Do I have a wife? Well, I still have a wife because I'm going through a divorce. A wonderful wife. A beautiful, joyous wife. And about 8 years ago, she started taking antidepressants. And the last one she took, I'm telling you, it changed her whole demeanor, personality. You know, she'll tell you it's not the drugs. I call them drugs. People think they're medications. Stay away from antidepressants. I take antidepressants every day. You know what they are? Going to the gym, sunlight, moving, nutrient-dense foods. And my positive attitude 35 years ago, my joyous attitude, the vibration that I was on, that attracted my wife. That attracted me to her. Well, I'm going forward. Hopefully I'll be attracting my last wife going forward, everybody. But either way, I'm going forward with a joyous, happy attitude, regardless. Of course, I know how healthy it is to feel the full range of our emotions. I'm not going to blunt that with drugs and alcohol. Sometimes we're sad and depressed for good reasons. Hey, a loved one dies, a family member, your dad passes away, you feel sad. Guess what? You should feel sad. If you're a strong, loving person and you're feeling the natural range of your emotions, sadness is a natural part of life. I'm not going to blunt that with a drug that crosses the blood-brain barrier, that changes my personality. Now, I know some people, they might need it for a short time. Maybe they're really in a suicidal state. I understand. But that's a rare breed. I've studied this for many months. I've talked with and read the books, many psychiatrists who say basically 70% of the people in America today who are on antidepressants do not need to be. A lot of the things that we are going through, they are episodic. The death of a loved one, family member, the loss of somebody, very sad. We can be in great despair. We're going to get through it. Feel it. Go through it. Get outside, get sunlight, get exercise, nutrient-dense foods, get around people. We're social animals. These are things that we can do to help us get through. You know the saying, if you're going through hell, keep on going, don't stop. And that's what I've done. I've kept on going, and now I have been able to return through choices that I've made to my positive vibration and frequency that I felt before. And believe me, when you put yourself out there as a content creator, which I am, age 68, listen, you're going to get barbs thrown at you. People attack, say negative shit. Oh, that's great. No effect. No effect. Go forward doing the right thing for the right reason in the right way. And let me tell you, over the long haul, the responses that you get from the outside world are going to reflect your innermost thoughts. It's an inside job. I don't care who you are, where you are. That's why, you know, people say I should concentrate my niche on 60 plus. Hey, Cliff, you should coach people. It doesn't matter what age you are. I'm going to run into people here at the tennis club that are going to probably be in their 50s. And they're going to have a negative mood, a negative vibration, a negative frequency. And listen, you're going to see it on their face. I'm going to see it in the wrinkles and the frown in their face and their demeanor. You listen, and I'm going to see people in their 70s and 80s. And they're going to have a joyous light about them. And so it's not really going to matter the age. But you don't want to get to the age, holy shit, I'm 65. I better start exercising. Start where you are right now. If you're 25, 30, listen, move a lot, lift heavy things. Weight-bearing exercises are going to be a key to your lifelong success. Yes, genetics plays a big part of it. Listen, 40 years ago when I decided I'm going to be a bodybuilder, little did I know the genetics of my legs was not going to allow that. If you looked at my legs today, you're probably going to think, this guy never trains his legs. I train him 2 to 3 times a week. And they get as big as they're probably going to get. Genetically, it's not going to happen. Do I keep training them? Yes, because I try to keep them as strong as I can keep them. Hello, everybody. I'm at a stoplight. I just want to acknowledge you, everybody. Hey, how you doing? God, Jenny Lee, how are you? Victoria Redstall, hello, Victoria. She's an example, Victoria Redstall, an example of vigor, vibration, love, energy. She feels the energy. I mean, it's almost, what do you call it, impalpable? It's so much. It's overwhelming energy. Where does she get this energy? A zest for life. No halfway, no half-assing shit. She's all in, all the time. You feel it when she walks into the room. Some people don't like it. Too bad. She doesn't care. She operates from her heart. She's like me. She wears her emotions on her sleeve. Okay, we might cry during a commercial. We might. I do it. I don't give a shit if nobody likes it. You're crying during a commercial? Yes. But I also love, care deeply. If I'm friends with you, you're going to know it. I'm not going to be half-assing it. No way. I'm going to be all in, totally dedicated, all in all the time. No half-ass, unbridled energy, love, affection. I don't care. God-given talents, emotions. I'm taking them. I'm going to put them out there in the world. That's what I'm going to put. Hey, Victoria, I hope you're playing tennis today. And if you're like me, you're going to be a winner. Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, the time for friendship today in tennis is going to be after the match. During the match, it's all going to be lion-hearted, brutality, taking everybody to task today. All right. You know what? You're the most important person in the world. I just want to acknowledge you. All right. Love and affection from me to you, everybody. Marconi 2024. Hello. Live with passion, everybody. Make the choices that you can make. You are in total control of your inside world. Nobody else. If you ever read the book by Viktor Frankl, which is Man's Search for Meaning. Read that book, Man's Search for... Here's a guy. His family was diverted in one line. He went in another line. His whole family was killed in the concentration camps. He survived. He's a psychologist. He passed away. He was a therapist dealing with logotherapy, the meaning that we give things in life. And he applied that in the concentration camps, right? They had total control over his freedom. They tortured him, his food. One thing they couldn't control were his thoughts and the meaning that he gave to everything that was happening to him. The people that were torturing him could not change what he was thinking about. They couldn't change the meaning that he was giving to the circumstances that were happening to him. He saw a group of people in the concentration camps that gave up the meaning they gave to life, and they committed suicide and they killed themselves. Another group made it through. They put different meanings on what was happening. He began to look at things that were happening in the camps, and he thought to himself, wow, when I get through this, wow, I'm going to remember this here. Boy, this pain right now, I can't wait till I can talk about how I made it through this. Man's search for meaning, the meaning that we give things, the meaning is going to change how we look at the things that happen to us, and they're going to affect our thoughts, which affect our feelings. Our emotions become vibrations, and in that regard, we become magnetic and we attract those things in our life. You know, I love you, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Come on, subscribe to the channel. Do not be afraid. Be bold. Fortune favors the bold, but we're bold, not a bully. Be kind, not timid. You know the difference. See you in the next video.